Alright, here we go. Quick profile. YouTube. Let's go over it. Yes, I got you, Nikolai. Alright, let's go over the deck. I know you see 50 hand traps in there. And unfortunately, this is what this meta calls for, because this is how you're going to win. 3 Veiler, 3 Ghost Ogre, 3 Ash, 3 Nibiru, and 3 Imperm. Yes, it feels like a lot. So, a lot of you might not have seen Ghost Ogre. I've played TCG for a while. This card's been very good throughout formats. So if you don't know what Ghost Ogre does, you activate it, you pitch it from the hand or field to the grave, hand trap, and you get to blow up an activated effect card in the field. So if they activate Neuron Network, blow it up. If they activate Hulk, you can even blow up a Hulk, and that sometimes is enough. You could blow up Flundery's map, but the main thing you're blowing up with this is Adventure. Faithful Adventure. And every Adventure deck only runs 1, so if you hate that card, then blow it up. They're not going to be able to get to their Adventure engine the rest of the duel, and it's going to be very sad for them. 3 Nibiru, because Halkarodon is annoying, and this card allows us to win, alongside other hand traps like Veiler and Imperm. 2 negates, pretty much any threat that comes our way, including a Griffin Rider or a anything that would pretty much stop Barone or whatever that would stop a Nibiru from coming down. Ash Blossom is really good in the mirror match. If they do not have the adventure package, you can negate their prank going to the graveyard, or if they do not have a crossout or call by. Unlikely, but still playable nonetheless. Crossout Designator and call by are at 2. I think that's enough since we have the adventure package. We can stop hand traps, threats. It's also good in the mirror. It's also really good to set turn 1 because your opponent's on the adventure package. You can cross out their adventure package and then they can't use it. So that's very strong. If you don't know how prank kits work, basically, I have a whole video tutorial on it, so I'm not going to go over full how the deck works. I have a whole tutorial on it, how to play pranks. Nothing's changed, really. It's just you're adding in the adventure package. But you basically want to summon Battle Butler with Meow Moo in the grave. That's been pretty much your end goal. And then you get 2 Raigekis on your opponent's turn, which is absolutely insane. So whatever deck you go up against, like Flunderies, if they go into Flunderies, you blow up their field twice. They can't get out their M-Pen. They pretty much lose. If you go into Butler against Virtual World and you blow up their field twice, think of it as like a double Nibiru. They're going to lose. They really can't out it. And also, if you go into your Bower Bark before then, in Virtual World, try to pop it with Chuche, they can't do it. Because you are indestructible by card effects, which is crazy. And yeah, and if they do kill it in battle, or some method send it to the graveyard, you're going to be able to float into any monster in the grave. Any non-fusion. Any non-fusion. Does not need to be a prank kid. You could freaking float into Axis Code if it was in the graveyard. Or you could float into Unicorn. You could do some crazy things. You could float into Nibiru, Ghost Ogre if you wanted to. Anything. That's just nuts. So yeah, that's pretty much that. That's pretty much the deck profile. What do I think of the meta? I think the meta is very tough. I think it's playable, but we need a ban list desperately. I think for Master Duel to become more balanced, I think it needs to be a ban list implemented, just so that way, just that people don't throw out hand traps, feel like they have to run 15 hand traps to win the game. I think it would promote more deck diversity on the ladder, and I think that would be great for everyone. Edu asked in my chat, if you don't know, I am live streaming on Twitch. The link is in the description below, so if you want to follow, get your butts over here so you can watch. I'm going to play some at stage 2. I'm not going to go as aggressive, but I will. The one thing I will be doing likely is playing in the 1K Duel Links meta Master Duel Tournament. I will be streaming that. So if you want to watch that, please follow. You can watch me play. I will have the hand covered, but you can watch me play. And you can root me on, which I would love. And the question was, do you like DPE with prank? I don't, because we need to see hand traps as much as possible. We're in a meta where hand traps dominate. in excessive numbers. And I'm talking about at least 15 of them. Because you need, in order to be successful, you need to open up 2. Opening 1 is not going to be enough. Because your opponent's either going to open up crossout called by the adventure engine. And sometimes even multiple. So you need to be on guard to open up multiple hand traps. So DPs most of the time win more in this deck. Unless we get into like a serious grind game where I feel like we need DPE. But if we're down to a grind game where our opponent is going to mostly out resources, we might be losing there anyway. And if that's the case, I think that there's better options to run. I think I'd rather just have it built like this. But that's a good question. I don't prefer DPE in the short run, but you know, when we go to Diamond 1, we're going to be climbing with Meteorology, but maybe when we test before Stage 2, we can get a good look on stream at DP, but I'm not really a big fan of it now. So, if you're unfamiliar, I want to go over one more thing, that's to be unfamiliar with Adventure. Adventure is, if you don't know what Adventure is, it's basically a package that gets a bounce on the field alongside an Omni Negate and Griffin Rider, and it really abuses that. And also with the deck, Faithful Adventure, whenever a monster is summoned, you get to add Adventure equip from your deck to your hand. That would be your Draco back. So you can chain block it with the pranks. That's the big thing. Because normally the big weakness to pranks is that they hard lose to Ash Blossom. But if you chain block it with Faithful Adventure, they don't. Which makes the deck infinitely stronger. And any one prank hit is the same starter. And it ends you on a Butler, which is very crazy. You get double pops and potentially at least 2 hand traps in the hand. Which is very hard for your opponent to deal with. And after that, you have an easy OTK on the follow-up. This deck can make access code at the drop of a hat. It's not hard at all. But yeah, if you are interested in watching me play prank hits on stream, make sure you follow me in the Twitch below. Anyway, I will keep it there. I will have another YouTube video. I'm going to come out with some shorts based upon some like funny moments of my climbs. So if you want to see those shorts, I'm going to be posting them on YouTube. And also I'm going to have a replay video as well. But I'm going to break it up so that way you can see things. And I'm going to separate it into 3 videos for you guys. Anyway, that's that. My name is Sean Matrai, aka Sean Matrai. Signing out. Oh, one more thing. If you enjoy Duel Links, I know some of you play both. Make sure you follow me on Twitch for that too. I stream Duel Links as well. I just got 2nd place in the Meta Freakly, ran by Grand Harry and DK. We played Heroes. So if you want to know how to play Heroes, and that's a really good Casey Cup deck coming up in the future, make sure you follow me on twitch.tv/SeanMatrai. Now, peace.